On a deep level, we all long to be seen and held and appreciated for all that we are, for our most vulnerable selves, our strongest selves, and everything in between. And to really be able to show up exactly as we feel that day and to receive love and support regardless. And so many clients tell me that they feel like they don't have those connections in their lives where they are feel completely comfortable showing everything about themselves. And that can feel really lonely because even if you have people in their lives that are in their own way supportive, if you feel like you always have to perform a little for their approval, or you can only show parts of yourself, or they only know you as a certain part of you and they keep reflecting that back to you, that can feel really lonely and it can really cause this disconnect between what your life looked like and how you really are. And obviously it can be true that maybe you haven't found the people that are your people. Some of us haven't. And it's really valuable to find people that have similar interests, similar personality traits that can really relate to you on a level that not everybody can. And at the same time, a part of it is how comfortable you are with showing yourself. I think we all, as we go through life, sometimes get disappointed or rejected or even abandoned by people that we love and that we put our trust into. And that hurts so much that we tend to put our shield back up and we're like, we never want to feel this pain ever again. So we might sort of subconsciously decide to not be that vulnerable with other people again. But that also means we can't have that connection that we long for. And we start looking at all the interactions we have through the lens of the wounds we have. So if people do like well-meaning attempts to relate to us or to get to know us, we might interpret that as proof that they don't really understand or that they're not trying, or but everybody has those wounds, so they're probably also coming from a wounded place. And things can get really confusing and lost in translation, even when there's a lot of love on a deeper level. And the only way we can really let that deep connection in is when we acknowledge the pain of the past, when we acknowledge the past experiences we've had where we got disappointed or felt rejected or abandoned or hurt, and allow ourselves to grieve that pain, to feel what we wanted to feel in that moment. And then as we do, as we start acknowledging those original wounds and we start giving them the chance to heal, we start feeling a little more comfortable being vulnerable because it doesn't have such a layer of baggage to it anymore. And we can start gently lowering our defenses and allowing people to really see us as we are.